Feature Friday.
The freshest. All right, so this is a trio that you guys have been asking us to check out for a while. I think I don't know.
From the Philippines, because that's mixed.
Yeah, it's from the Philippines. And they're called La Diva instead of Las Divas, like how we would say in Spanish. It's called La Diva.
Singular.
Which is cool because then it
them.
means them is one, which is nice as a concept if you think about it. And they're doing a performance of Destiny's Child. So, I mean, I literally don't know anything else about them. This is a live performance, and yeah.
We'll keep discovering. Go on.
Indeed.
Seems like it's a bit older.
I think this happened like 12 years ago, 9 years ago.
That's not so old, I mean.
2009, maybe 2008, I don't know.
Wow, they're attractive women.
Wow.
Okay, everyone's standing up.
So much depth in that voice. I mean, that is the type of voice you want to open anything ever, because it just depth, color,
And also,
warmth.
Also, then allows so much layers, right?
Yeah.
Because you've had such great foundation.
Cool. I love a good alto.
Every child that reaches out for someone to
The other two ladies are very tall.
And they're very attractive, and because they're so tall, maybe they're like Miss Things, like.
Oh my god. Why is it in the Philippines that people sing like they're... I don't know. They sing with their soul. What is it?
Is that prediction of mine completely off? Because they're so tall, right? They're they look tall.
They could be beauty contestants. That's what you mean?
Because I know, like, the Philippines is also very popular in its pageant culture in terms of like Miss Universe.
Yeah, they're
Miss
rivals
Philippines.
with us,
Yeah, because they're generally attractive women.
They're so beautiful.
But has that ever happened where maybe like a Miss Philippines? Do apologize for my ignorance. I have no idea what the whole pageant terminology is. But Miss Philippines person, a woman, right? It has to be a woman. Like they sing as well, or maybe they have a career in singing. Given the singing culture of the Philippines, I don't think that'd be
it
such a
wouldn't
crazy.
surprise me. I mean, actually, now that you mention it, I think JR released a song with
With his girlfriend, right? With his wife.
No, with an ex beauty pageant contestant.
Right, so it
Not
does happen.
long ago.
I would imagine
So
it does happen,
I guess it might.
That was a good platform to then, create interest
so
on
cool.
your
In
singing.
Venezuela, Mrs. turn out to then go into acting and
Always.
show and show
Hosting.
becoming host of big time TV. But yeah, I never.
Very rarely musicians.
Very rarely singers, but definitely they go into acting for sure.
They're definitely going into entertainment business, even though they didn't win, because it's bloody attractive, and now they have a platform as well. So.
Yeah,
Well,
I
go
mean, how? Yeah, I don't know.
So I get the feeling this might be the case here.
You think so? They're
be.
too pretty, too tall. They're too good at singing.
I don't
know.
Go on.
I don't know. I love their voice.
They do look fairly long though.
Wow, she sounds incredible.
Wow.
Yes. They move and act like beauty contestants,
Yeah, I
but
tell you.
they sound like
Seasoned singers.
soul singers. I mean, what a great combo.
Well, sometimes I've had the discussion sometimes with some of my friends, right? Like, why is the benefit of having, because groups are becoming rather popular, right, everywhere around the world, and some, what you're not getting often now, it's that groups are dissipating from a vocal standpoint, is sort of more about pop, right? So to some extent, the latest groups that were killing it worldwide, One Direction, obviously BTS, but I think BTS are kind of like an anomaly of anomalies, but One Direction that came from America, I'm saying, or other parts of the world, they showcase not so much this type of performances. They weren't R&B singers, they weren't soul singers, they were pop singers to some extent, even ballads at some point. And maybe in the industry now, there's not that much seen benefit in having 3 high quality singers do R&B. You never see R&B groups anymore. You never see ballad groups
true.
anymore. You never see the only types of groups you see created at the moment are essentially for pop.
Yeah.
As a matter of fact, barely do you see any groups now of rap.
That's
right?
true.
When
that's
back
true.
in the day, that used to be a very good impact. I mean, some of your favorite rappers, I guarantee you, were in groups.
That's true.
Right?
Yeah.
Including the likes of Eminem, including the likes of my favorite rappers. So now there's not that much seen benefit
Yeah, I see.
in that. I don't know if it has to do more of a what would you call it, well, the words are really slipping my mind.
your mind. I don't know.
Logistics
Okay.
standpoint, where it has to do with money, it has to do with production. Producing 3 stars is harder than producing 1.
Absolutely. It's more expensive.
But this is when I see one of the biggest benefits, which is live. If you have 3 high caliber singers with different colors and different textures and different abilities, and they present different things to the vocal performance, you literally have something that's an irreplaceable product. And in order to succeed in a market, that's essentially all you need.
Longevity, yeah.
You need a product that can't be found anywhere else.
That's right.
Right? And the higher the uniqueness of the product, the higher the quality of the product, the more successful the product will become. Hence why these groups all became popular. I mean, you groups where basically the market was overcrowded with groups.
Yeah.
At one
in
point
the
from
90s,
2000
early
to
2000s, yeah.
yeah, exactly, from 1995 to 2007.
With reason why solo artists were so amazing, and they used to blow up because the market was crowded by groups. That's right.
Yeah, so now in the last 15 years, there's literally no incentive. Because you can count the amounts of groups that are doing well worldwide with your hands, and it's just your right hand. This is my left hand, just your right hand. Little Mix or One Direction just disbanded. Obviously BTS, that's probably number 1 in the right order. The Korean industry seems to have a grasp on this now, so maybe in the next 5 years we're gonna see the market will be now then overcrowded, maybe with groups. Who knows?
I'm not mad about that though. I'm not mad.
The way the Korean
quality-
industry does it,
The quality is so high. I am not mad.
I'll be okay with it, because they also allow them to do singles and solos projects, so that's fine. So it wouldn't really even feel overcrowded. But you're not really seeing this anymore that often. You
I
obviously,
agree.
the Philippines is obviously now has 4 groups, right? SB19, BGYO, Bini, and then they have Fifth Harmony.
Oh, Fourth Impact.
Fourth Impact. That's
Fifth
it.
Harmony is another group in America.
Right. And they're still going on.
Yeah.
Okay, well,
Fifth Harmony. Yeah.
okay, so the Philippines has 4, right? So maybe they have one more in the works. I don't know. But there seems to be an increase as well, right now in groups.
Yeah.
Obviously, you have.
Vocal groups, because there's a difference between.
But I'll consider Buddha Kill
Pop
a
group.
vocal group.
Absolutely.
That's what I'll consider a heavy vocal group, right? I think like SB19 and
Those guys need an album.
yeah, like I think like SB19 and BGYO and Bini. I think they obviously have the vocal pedigree, but I think for them to become number 1 in the world, which is essentially the objective for everyone, you have to go through pop dance hits, pop
Absolutely.
hits, before you present yourself as a vocal based group.
Absolutely. But I think every group that was then known as a vocal powerhouse first began as a pop
Essentially.
a group. Yeah, absolutely.
Are they still going on? Does La Diva? Maybe let me just search it up here. La Diva was a Filipino pop group. Oh, they're using the word was. First established for the now defunct musical variety show SOP. The group is composed of 2 winners and a runner-up of Pinoy Pop Superstar. The lineup was originally composed by Jona Viray.
Oh, right.
Jona.
So Jona was in that
But
competition. Freaking hell.
So is that how you spell Jona though? Isn't it with an H? Or is Jona like that?
Jona's
Okay,
like
so Jona's there.
Jona.
Aisel Santos and Maricris Garcia. And they released 2 albums. And bloody hell, apparently they even released a rap album.
A rap album?
Hip-hop album, yeah.
Oh, wow, cool.
So yeah, that's Jona. Okay, hence why I was like, maybe I am tripping. But the soprano is obviously Jona then.
Oh, so she's in this group?
Yeah, La Diva.
Boy, what?
Yeah, Jona Lynn Viray. Yeah, that's
Yeah,
Jona.
that's her, yes.
Yeah.
Ooh,
She's
it's
on the
just
far
the
left.
quality.
She's the last one that sung.
I think the quality of the video doesn't really help
Yeah, I mean.
with any, especially if you're kind of blind like me.
I think also they look different. They were 12 years ago.
So how can I pretend that I don't know what's going on? When it's
That's amazing.
Party time.
Oh my god, incredible. Oh my god, what is incredible. This vocalists are mad. I mean, and being able to maintain harmony in the tune and being able to maintain that not saturated sound throughout the whole thing, it's pretty freaking fantastic. You don't get that often in power vocal groups. You actually get like, aha, they're over singing, stop. This is so good.
That's good.
So good. Freaking Philippines, bro.
Very skillful singers. I think it has to do with that great foundation.
That is in tune. They're all singing the tune. What?
I think it has to do with that incredible foundation of the First Lady that came on. I think that's what creates that, well, you said it, that depth. And the problem sometimes with these vocal groups that maybe they all start belting or maybe they all start showcasing what they can do is that it may feel on the surface too much and not enough depth for you to enjoy the different flavors that you're being offered, because you're only essentially being offered one, right?
That's
just
right.
belting. But here I think because
It's like
of
being given a treat that's super sweet.
exactly.
Yeah.
You want a treat that's, we've discussed it before, a well-made dessert,
That's right.
right? And I know all about that because I have my own cooking show.
But what's crazy though, like I always say it's harder to sing as a group all in the same tune than it is in harmony, because in harmonies you're able to showcase your different vocal textures and characteristics. You're able to put your own flair to the line, because the harmony line then becomes your tune when you're singing it. But when you are singing the tune, you all have to adhere to the same way of singing the same phrase, coming off in the right tempo all together, usage of diction to come off at the right time. And it usually becomes very, very messy when all power vocals come together to sing the same tune. So I find it incredibly impressive.
The synchronicity as well.
The synchronicity, yeah, and the not, the how they're able not to saturate,
Yeah.
you know. Woo! What? Yes!
So all of that was just for like a TV show in which they sang often.
Yep, that's
Right.
right.
Well, certainly do let us know more about them. And I think we are obviously a bit familiar with Jona's work, and maybe we should be familiar now more with both ladies' work. I think it's Marie. Fuck. I forget her name. I think I sometimes forget my own name. It's Marie Chris and Isel. Marie Chris.
My Chris.
Marie Chris
Ah, okay.
and
Nice.
Isel.
And Isel. Those are really cool names as well.
So let us know more about them, and we'll definitely make sure to check them out.
Definitely.